Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Friday, and today I am making a rainbow background card, and it's really cool. It was on Instagram, with Creative Scrapbooker, and you use acetate as your mask. It's really cool technique. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay. All right, I'm going to be doing a lot of rainbow cards because the month of June is Pride Month. And so I thought I did it last year and I'm going to do it again this year and include lots of rainbow cards. All right, so I'm using an older stamp. It's called Cosmo Bunch. And then I also have, these would work great. This one is called Dahlia Bunch. So this is a really nice card or nice stamp. I have two of those. And these background stamps would look really good. You can see these. This one's called Sweet Blooms. This one's called Folk Garden. This one's called Folk Garden. This one is Folk Garden 2, Folk Garden 1. And this one's called Floral Focus. So any of these would look fantastic with the rainbow, the technique that we're going to be doing. I will post these and I'll give you 15% off if you want any of them. Okay, I'll post them and you can pick those and you can have a discount. All right. Now, you know what? I'll give you 20%. What the heck? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I am going to take my paper. Did I not cut my paper? There we go. And on this, I am going to stamp my stamp. Now, I heat embossed it. You can see this is very well used. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on there. And I will ink it up. Hi, Julie. With Versamark. Oops. I know anybody that's come in today says it's a hot one out there, and I had to turn my air conditioning down. It was freezing in here. Okay. I might just do a little in the center there. My stamp is, I did clean it, but it doesn't look like it. All right, so now I'm going to take my, put that aside. Now I'm going to take my embossing powder. I'm just going to use black. There we go. All right, and now I'll just heat emboss that. I should have used my static tool. I don't heat emboss very often, and I keep forgetting that I should use that. Just heat this up a bit. It's better if you go in with a hot heat gun, and then it sort of instantly melts it. You can always tell when it's melted. Just kind of goes shiny. There we go. Now, the reason I'm heat embossing is I think it looks brighter after you ink on it with that nice embossed outline. And because the inks that I'm using are darker, I wanted the black outline to stand out. So that's why I chose to do the heat embossing. After I ink it, I can just go over it with a cloth, and it will remove whatever has stayed on. Okay, there we go. Oops. You can see a few I missed. All right, I think that's it. All right, now I'm just going to get a piece of paper since I continually forget to bring my stencil mat. All right, I am going to take this and I'm just going to put a bit of tape on the back. Okay, just to make sure it's on there. Hi, Anne. Hi, Kim. All right, now what we are going to do is I am going to take, I've got to find it now. Where the heck did I put it? I've got my little brushes here from yesterday. And I had 2 pieces of acetate. I tell ya. All right, I guess I better get 2 new. I don't know what happened to it. Tell you I could. There was one. These are pretty skinny. All right. All right, so I'm going to take 2 pieces of acetate. I'm going to, oh, there they are. I found them. So you want them kind of large, about this big, just so that it covers, say, from the center out. Okay. All right, so I'm taking my acetate and I'm mentally picturing the center there. And then I'm just going to make a little V. See how I've made that V? And I'm going to put my tape down to join it. So it looks like, can you see that? So I've got that little V there and it's down to the center. All right. Okay, so now in that V, I am going to start doing my rainbow. So I'm going to use my red. This is Lumberjack. And I'm going to pick this up. And then I'm going to move it, lining this piece up with the side of the red. And I'm not changing the size of it. I'm keeping that V. Now I'm using my orange. Okay. And then I'm going to shift it over and line it up. And the next color is yellow. All right. And then I'm just going to shift it. And the next color is green. And then picking it up, my acetate, and then I'm going to use a blue. And this is Peacock Feathers. And then I'm going to shift it over. Oh, was I supposed to do green? Did I do green? I did green. Blue. And then I'm going to use a dark blue. And then I'm going to use purple. So I'll tell you the colors because I'm going to be going back. So this is Wilted Violet. And then I'm going to start again. I'm going to put my red. You're out gardening in the heat? Good for you. So then I'm doing orange next. I actually love all the cards in the rainbow. I just think they're beautiful. And I love the reason for them too. So that's that. And then I'm going to do yellow. I'm just starting with the colors again. And then this one's going to be, we'll just make that fit. This one will be green. All right, look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and kind of soften the lines of it. So I'm going to take my red and go over top of that. This is Lumberjack Oxide, okay? Distress Oxide. This is Marigold. This is Mustard Seed. The green is Mowed Lawn. The blue is Peacock Feathers. The blue, dark blue, is Prized Ribbon. And And the purple is Wilted Violet. And then I'll just go over these. It just softens it out. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cloth and I'm just going to rub on top, and then it just makes the embossing come up. Okay. I think it looks great. All right, so there is my card. Now, after I did it, it is cool, isn't it? And you can save this. You can just clean it and use it as acetate after, right? Because it'll just clean off. So it's not wasteful at all. You can just use it as you would acetate. All right, now I am going to cut this down. Now on my card, I wanted to have quite a large white border. So I'm just going to trim this down to 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm just going to take 1/4 of an inch off each side. And then that'll give me a nice white border. I was going to do a very tiny black mat, but I didn't like it at all. Yeah, you can just reuse it. All right. So now I'm going to take that and put it on my card. Now this could go either way, and I'll show you. I'll just put that on. Okay, so this one, I thought I would do it this way. This one is in portrait, and this one is in. Now I have this great stamp set and a die set actually, and everything is rainbow on it. I don't carry this, but I believe I can still get it. It's an older one, and yeah, and then there's a die that goes with it, and it cuts them all out. See that? Isn't that neat? Love comes from every color of the rainbow. I just think that looks so nice. And both my cards are spoken for, so that's even makes it nicer. Usually I just put them in my orders. I'm just going to put that on. And I gave my other one away yesterday, so that was nice. It is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. I wonder if I should pop that up. No, I think it just looks good flat, to tell you the truth. I don't think it needs anything. I don't know. No. Now you could do this with any color. It doesn't have to be rainbow. It can be any color. You could do it in pastel colors. You could do it in any color, but I just think it turns out beautifully. I love it. And that is just using 2 pieces of acetate. All right, so there you go. There's the the cards, one portrait, one landscape. And this did not take long at all. My cards take me way longer than what you see, but this card actually, this is how long it took me. It was sort of, I did it and it worked. All right. It's so pretty. Now it would, as I said, it would look really nice. If you need a stamp, this stamp would work great. It's called Dahlia Bunch, and it would look lovely on here. So I said 20% off. So if you want this stamp, I have 2 of them. You can have it for 20% off. Just put it in the comments, and it would work lovely with the card. It's $24.29. So less 20%, that would be like, say, $5 off. So that's pretty good. Okay, so this would look great on this card. And then I also think these backgrounds would look fantastic in rainbow. I really do. I should have tried one, I guess. But anyways, so this one is called Sweet Blooms. It's beautiful. It would only be $20, so $19.99 or something. So if you want Sweet Blooms, let me know. And this one is Folk Garden 2. And this one is Folk Garden. And this glorious stamp is called Floral Focus. It's beautiful. Be great. There's all sorts of things you can do with background stamps. So if you want any of these, just let me know and you'll get 20% off. Okay. I just have 1 each of these. So first come, first served. And I have 2 of these. All right. So I can post those also. And I can see if I can still get this. That I'm not sure, but I just had to use it because it's a great rainbow stamp. All right. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to be heading to the lake. Okay, I'll put the single flower stamp away for you, Patty. I'm headed to the lake with 3 kids this weekend by myself. So I think it'll be lots of fun. And the weather, we will be in the lake, I'm sure. So that's where I'm going. As soon as I finish work, I'm going to head out to the lake. And I'm looking forward to it, I will say. All right. I will be back for Tuesday, and I'll have some more cards and some more rainbows. All right. Yes. Yeah, I'll have lots of fun. Brooklyn's now at the age where she wants to bring a friend. So she's bringing a friend, and Zayden and Brooklyn and her friend and myself are going. So yes, we will have lots of fun. And it's going to be hot. So that's where we should be, correct? All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. I plan to. Thanks. Thanks for watching. And I just can't get over how beautiful these are. I really can't. You've got to try it. Okay. Bye-bye.